Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, Trisha. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Good morning, Jesse. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. It's so great to have your beautiful face here this morning. I love your backdrop. You just look like an angel with your little halo and your little setup. It's beautiful.
My little transmission, my little meditation transmission station.
I love it so much. Well, before we get started in the day, tell everybody who you are, where you are, and what your focus is in, please.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Trisha Schuster. I'm in Tampa, Florida. My website is stillnessschool.com. I do meditation coaching over the phone mainly, which has kind of proven to be a very effective and convenient way to help people connect to a daily meditation practice. So you can find out more info at stillnessschool.com.
That's awesome. I didn't realize you did a lot over the phone.
Yeah.
So that's great. Is that something that you adapted for COVID, or were you doing that previously?
I was doing that some previously, and I've done it myself with a mentor of mine for probably 7 or 8 years. I've
Wow.
him over the phone every week. So I kind of have used him as my mentor and taken on a similar type of approach to, I call it co-meditation. It's like a co-meditation. We create this meditation space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. And it just sounds so convenient too. I hate driving. If I can't walk somewhere, then I just don't go. So a phone call sounds wonderful.
Yeah, keep it affordable so people can do it weekly. I do 30-minute sessions and 45-minute sessions. And there was one other point I was going to make. Sometimes the apps are good too.
Yeah.
Calm and Insight Timer. All the apps are good, but sometimes it's just
that one-on-one.
Yeah, the one-on-one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So meditation coaching.
I love it. I love it so much. Well, thank you for coaching us for our meditation this morning. Would you like to take us into the sunrise?
Yes. Let's do it. All right, everybody. So let's just really arrive. So we're here physically, but then kind of connecting to this sense of arriving energetically, and just get comfy wherever you are, whatever you're doing. You can be lying down, you can be in a seated position. If you need to be doing tasks of the morning, that's okay too. It's more of a state of mind, a state of presence, and you can have the eyes open or closed. You really cannot do this wrong. You cannot screw this up. That's the beautiful thing. The important thing is that we do it, and that we do it daily, which is why it's so beautiful and wonderful that Jesse's created this very consistent, regular platform. Because I like to use the analogy of brushing our teeth. It should become that much of a part of our routine as brushing our teeth. We don't just brush our teeth when we have cavities. We brush our teeth for maintenance, to prevent cavities. And so thinking of meditation as a way to prevent challenges, difficulties, mental health conditions and things like that. So really thinking of it as preventative medicine in a way, in a daily practice is the key to that. So all that being said, let's just take a couple long, slow, deep breaths together, inhaling through the nose, releasing out the mouth. 2 more times, my friends, inhaling through the nose. Oops, I'm sorry about her, exhaling out the mouth. So we integrate all the things, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth, letting the shoulders relax down the back. And oh man, what a perfect segue into what we'll kind of introduce into our lives, into our space for the next few moments, that meditation is not about plucking ourselves out of what's right here in front of us in our lives, but instead integrating all of it, all the feels, all the sounds, all the challenges, the pleasures, the pain, the happy stuff, the hard stuff. We create space for it. So just noticing what is arising when you're hearing my obnoxious dog barking. Training ourselves to notice. And when we do that here in our meditation practice, we're able to do that more effectively when we're out and about throughout our day, in traffic if we're frustrated, just noticing what arises. With our kids' homework if we're frustrated, noticing all of it, creating space for all of it. And then repeatedly coming back to this breath, this moment, this gentle rise and fall of the chest. Connecting to an energy of stillness. So regardless of what's going on in the external world or in our external environment, there's always this internal energy of stillness, or what I sometimes refer to as a reservoir of peace. And it's accessible only through the present moment. And we can access it not just when we're carving out these intentional meditative spaces, like in this 5 minutes to sunrise, but we can access it in every moment of every day. Which is actually sort of the subtle, nuanced difference between mindfulness and meditation. Meditation is more of a formal seated meditation, like we're carving out right now. Mindfulness is simply the practice of paying attention in the present moment on a moment to moment basis. Sometimes we say without judgment and with an open heart, simply paying attention in the present moment without judgment and with an open heart. If it feels comfortable, you can bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, connecting self with self, a sense of coming home to you. And just as we started, taking one long, slow, deep breath together, releasing out the mouth, keeping the eyes closed for a few more moments. And then if your eyes are closed, gently letting the eyes flutter open. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Trisha, I love you so much. That was so beautiful. I had so many favorite moments in that, especially especially the dogs.
Oh my
There's so much, like so many different lessons that you just gave us all at once. And I loved the analogy first. Okay, I'm going to start a little chronologically if I can. The analogy of meditating every day to brushing your teeth. It's just general maintenance. I love that so much because it's so
Yeah.
true.
So true. It's so true. I mean, that's literally how we have to start thinking of it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I brush my teeth. I'm going to sit
Yeah.
for 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because my sister was asking me, she's like, so COVID's kind of done-ish now. Are you still going to keep doing the meditation thing? And I'm like, yeah. I love it. Like for it, it's very selfishly, yes. Like I love it so much for myself. Not only do I get to start my day looking at your beautiful faces and like talking to friends, but also I've grown to realize how much I need to remember. Like you're talking, sitting in traffic and dealing with crazy people, and just remembering that you do have those tools, you do have those resources that you can pull on to support yourself no matter what you're going through. And then fast forwarding to the dogs, yes, 1,000,000%. As I said, like a lot of times when I'm sitting here doing the meditations and I put myself on mute specifically because I have like motorcycles and ambulances going by, and it's important to realize that you're not going to stop the world. Like you're not perfecting your environment. You're trying to perfect the way you cope with your environment.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
loved that so much. And then, oh my gosh, was it a bowl or a gong at the end?
Oh, it's one of these singing bowls that in the Tibetan. Yeah.
I love it. I'm sure if Joshua was watching, he got his ears probably perked up when he saw that. That was so beautiful.
Yeah, that.
Oh, so beautiful. That was such a
Is
like calming, beautiful way to take us out of the inside. Oh, that's the other thing that I loved. I loved your expression, how you said when you put your hand on your heart and your hand on your belly, and you said it's kind of like coming home to yourself.
Yeah.
I loved that so much. That was such a beautiful, because at the end of the day, that's who we got. We started with ourselves, we end with ourselves, and you got to be kind to yourself. So, too many things. I have all the goosebumps. Thank you so much.
It's always an honor. I'm so grateful that you have done this and created this and keep it going and are so committed and consistent. I mean, it's really pretty badass. Badass. I'm allowed to say badass on here.
You're allowed to say whatever you want to fucking say. And again, like I said, it's totally like selfish for me, but the only way this is keeping going is because of the love and beauty that you guys, our Sunrisers, bring. You just are so amazing. So thank you again for sharing with us, and I hope everybody can take all that gorgeous happiness into the day with them, and we'll see everybody back tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Thank you.